Well, hi everybody. Good afternoon. Scott Swinford, Hancock Mortgage Partners, American Hero Home Loans, and it's Friday again. Um, we say that all the time, but this is something that we're doing every week, every Friday. Just a little bit of our Red Friday video. Now, if you haven't tuned in before, Red Friday means remember everyone deployed. And just a quick shout out to all of our service members and their families who are deployed, who again are away from their families, whether it's overseas or somewhere here within the country, but are away from their families. So we appreciate what our service members are doing. We appreciate the sacrifice of not only them but their families, of them missing birthdays and holidays and things like that. So just a big thank you, a very big thank you for what you do. Of course, we always include our National Guard members, reserves, our and even our law enforcement in as a thank you, because we appreciate what they're doing. Our veterans, the ones who have been there, who have been deployed, who have been away from their families, where they know what it's like, and they've come back. Thank you for what you have done and what you are doing for some of our younger service members and things too. So we're here to help you. Um, so each week we do a video like this again, just as a big shout out. Again, because we appreciate what you do. Throw a little bit of information there with some things, local things that are going on, because we are trying to promote the resources within our area for our veterans, for our service members, what they can take advantage of, and things that they may not know about that are out there that are available for them. So. Um, Before we start, just a thing real quick. So I had a question about veterans and condominiums. Is it, can a veteran purchase a condominium using a VA loan? The answer is yes, usually. The thing about the condos, though, is they have to be approved by the VA. Now, it's not a real difficult process. It is a little bit time consuming. My understanding is it's taken um, about 2 to 4 weeks for the approval to go through. We currently have one in process now, and we'll be working on another one here pretty soon. But once that condo complex is approved, if it's approved, that will leave it open for veterans to purchase in any of the condos in that particular complex once it's approved, and it's a lifetime approval. So if you're an agent or you are a veteran and you would like to get into a condo, but it's not been approved, let's talk. We'll see what we can do to help you out. Again, it takes a little bit of time, it takes a little bit of effort, but I don't mind doing that for you. If it gives our veterans additional options for housing, I'm 100% behind that. I'm all about it. So just a few things that are going on here. Um, Regroup Foundation, we talk about that every week, and as much as we appreciate what they're doing, and some of the other organizations that are out there that are trying to help reduce and hopefully eliminate veteran homelessness and veteran suicide, we thank them. I'm wearing, I don't know how well you can see it, kind of upside down and sideways, but my 22 a day bracelet, that's about the number of veterans that are, and military members that are committing suicide a day. We also have an issue with that within the first responder community, not only law enforcement, police, fire, and EMS. Things are getting pretty hairy out there for our first responders. Thankfully, I haven't heard too much of the defund police anymore. I've always been a big fan of the defend police movement, but we're seeing that a little bit more often, and unfortunately, that hit our local community not too long ago. So, Johnny Boersma from Mission One got together with with some police chiefs and other folks, and they are going to be doing a class for police and firefighters on management and recognizing the signs of suicide, so they can be there as an interventionalist. I may not even be pronouncing that right. So they can get in there and help, so they can stop, so they can recognize the signs and symptoms, and then our first responders or whomever it is, whether it's just a regular citizen or whomever, the police can recognize that and be there to help do something. This is certainly something I'm 100% behind, and I really appreciate what Johnny has undertaken with the group from Mission One. I say it every week, and in full transparency, I am on the board of Mission One, so I'm not just touting them because of that. I like to think I'm on the board because of what they do and because of the things that we're able to accomplish as a group. Bunch of really great people on there. So if there's something you need or you have a need or a want for something, if you're a veteran first responder, let us know. We'll see what we can do. If we can't help out, we may be able to know somebody who has the information or who can assist you. So, and I'll put Mission One's information up here in the comments also, so you have the Facebook page for that. The other one that we kind of talk about every week is the folks over at Team Red, White, and Blue. What a great group! What an excellent organization! The things that they're doing, and locally here, Team RWB Northwest Indiana got some great leaders in there. I really do. From their startup point here, where when Mark was instrumental in starting the group, I always told him, I said, and sort of half jokingly, I said, don't screw this up because we need a group like this around here. And he didn't. And the folks that are running it now are involved in it. Um, Great organization. So check them out if you're a veteran or you're a veteran supporter. Look to see what they do. And their information is going to be here in the comments also. Um, Really, that's about it. That's about all I've got for today. Um, I know it's relatively short. We're only like 6 minutes into it, which is unusual for me. But the thing that I would like to, I guess, kind of mention or reinforce is, one of the reasons that we do these videos every week, and we've been doing them for several years now. Um, I think I probably still did have some gray here when we started, but gosh knows it's making me a little bit grayer. Um, I'm not somebody who's a big fan of doing videos, to be honest with you. Looking here on the camera, staring at myself and listening to myself talk is just very strange to me. I am a little bit introverted, if you guys haven't noticed already. Um, but I think that what we are doing has been extremely important. Um, I just want to be the person who kind of gets it out there and lets our veterans, our first responders, our military members know that there are resources here locally. And if there's something you need, anything from getting you in contact with one of the veteran service officers here that works for the county, or somebody who is able to help out in some additional way. I may not know everybody, but I've got some really good contacts that are great people who may know who can help you out with that. And so that's really what we're trying to do. I just sort of want to be that kind of that cog in the wheel who, if you have questions, you can reach out to me or reach out to any of the folks on our team that can help you out, that can assist you with something that you need, and maybe enlighten you to some things that you don't know about that are out there. As a matter of fact, on Saturday I went to Operation Combat Bike Saver, one of their spring kickoffs over here at Design Barn in Hebron. Talked to a bunch of folks over there, and what a great group of folks. They're out there helping veterans build motorcycles. And the idea is that they're not only they're helping them do something, but it's the camaraderie, the being able to get together, learn new skills. They do a great job, really good folks, and we're trying to, again, kind of get everybody together where at least we talk and we know what resources are out there and are available to those veterans, first responders, military members that need it. So, folks, with that, have a great weekend. If you're not out shoveling snow, I probably wouldn't worry about it. Looks like we got about 4 inches last night, but it's supposed to be almost 60 on Sunday, so I don't believe I'm going to be getting a snow thrower out anytime real soon. But again, stay warm, enjoy, be careful. If there's anything that we can do for you, either myself personally, whether it's related to a home loan, or, well, personally, if you want to chat, professionally if it's related to a home loan, or if you just have questions and you need to find out something, I can always refer you to one of the folks that I know that is probably an expert in their field. And if they don't know the answer, I'm sure they can recommend somebody to you that is. And that's the circle we're trying to develop. As always, if you know of any events that are coming up in the near future, please feel free to let me know or post them on the comments here so we can get the information out, and because that's what we're trying to do. So, folks, with that, have a great weekend. Enjoy, and we will see you back here again next Friday. Take care.